So funny.
Yeah, well, and plus, like, as you said, you haven't... Oh, no, I clicked popular. Technically, the latest ones, he's made a good few more. But
I don't even think I've seen a lot of his latest ones either. Goddamn.
are you wanting to start from the latest and work way down, or are you wanting to go work with the popular and work way
We'll do
through?
the popular, and we'll see. We'll go from there.
All right, all right. Funny thing is I never created an opening for YouTube videos to begin with, so this is completely off rip. Fuck it. Greetings, salutations, hola, que pasa, everybody. I'm shadownaru, Quetzalcoatl VTuber, and the Vanishing Gargura is currently a friend who has not gotten his own Fugi yet.
I'm
Scarlet
sorry.
VT.
All right.
Just ends up commissioning you a fucking Fugi of just this, essentially.
Dude, just make me a freaking lobster at this point.
Make you a lobster.
Uh,
Yeah, but I'm shadownaru. I'm currently live streaming. I currently live stream on Twitch. My schedule is kind of scuffed. This is a scuffed start, and Scarlet here is we're just kind of vibing for Scarlet VT. He also streams on Twitch. He's also a smaller streamer. We're both small
I
streamers,
also
and we're
have
just
a YouTube channel as well.
yeah, we both have YouTube channels. He's more active on his. Support him. Mine's just essentially dead on arrival.
You're busy, okay? There's a difference, all right?
But anyways, unfortunately, we have seen some more we've seen some shorts of this gentleman. What'd you do, Evil?
Evil Soul _84 just shared 1 bits. Go check out these 2 beautiful streamers, they're amazing hands down.
Evil's just like trying to do the hard sell of like check out both these streamers, check them out now. But apparently I've at some point have like seen all of MoreParz's videos. So I still find them funny, and I still come back to them and to get a good snicker out of them, to get a good laugh out of them. Apparently Scarlet here hasn't seen as many of them, so I decided to say fuck it. Why don't we go ahead and just go through some MoreParz shorts together, and maybe if he's still going to be up for a while longer after we go through some of these shorts, maybe show him another YouTube content creator who might become a little more popular after a little more time.
Shoot, I don't work tomorrow. I'll be up late.
I don't work. You're just like, I don't work. I could stay up all night if I want.
I can. Do I want to do it? No. Am I probably going to do it? Yes.
I don't have work, so I can, but do I want to? Not really. Am I going to? Probably.
Gamer mentality.
That is gamer mentality. That is just straight up gamer mentality. It's like, I will do this. Proceeds to do either partly it or just completely fucking derails into something else.
You know how many times I've said, I'm going to go to sleep early. I'm going to fix my schedule, and I'm not going to go home and game after work. You know how often that has been said and not been followed through?
More times than you can count.
Evil Soul _84 just shared 1 bits. When are you going to play Sonic again? And also, did you drown?
For a bit of context, one of the several thousand spider species we are home to is the Sydney funnel web, the deadliest spider on the planet. Because of course it's down here. Where the fuck else did you think you were going to find it? These scary looking fuckers are highly venomous and can flatline you with a bite in 15 minutes. And if you think wearing thick clothes will save you, be aware the bastards have fangs. And if you think
I have to say something real quick. Why the fuck would you be wearing this many layers of fucking jacket?
I'll tell you right now, I ain't saving you from this damn spider.
Well, apparently not, but on top of it too, it's like, who the fuck gets this cold? I figured you wouldn't get this cold unless you're in fucking Antarctica or the fucking Arctic Circle.
Oh, just fucking you know the funny part is that's the first time I think I've seen that where this dude is like layered up. Like, how many fucking jackets is that?
Aside from the big blue one here, there's at least two. There's a dark blue, there's a black, there's a red, there's an orange, and he's at least got a hoodie underneath, in between the yellow one he's currently wearing.
How hot do you think he is underneath that shit?
I have no fucking idea, but like at the same time, it's like, how the fuck would you? Honestly, how the fuck would you even get a jacket this fucking huge? What is that? A fucking 10X?
Dude, he knew fucking Fat Albert, bro. Where else did he get it from?
He knew Fat Albert. That's just one thing I've noticed with this short. It was just like, how the fuck do you have like this many jackets, and how the fuck is that jacket so fucking huge?
That shit is custom made. There's no way in hell it isn't.
It has to be custom made. I don't see this blue jacket, let alone like the one with like, is that actually, no, that's a red jacket. I was about to, that's either a red interior jacket or a jacket that is red. It's like, I don't foresee like this blue one here not being custom ordered, let alone maybe the yellow one in here.
Jesus Christ. God, it's so fucking many.
Yeah, I see at least like 5 fucking jackets at least here, and a hoodie because of his hood right here. And that's not including what we can't fucking see underneath this shit.
No fucking kidding. All right.
Anyway, like the short anyway, because it's still funny.
Will save you. Be aware the bastards have fangs long enough to punch through shoe leather. Now, why do I bring these little nightmares up? What is the one thing worse than a spider rocking armor?
That's why you wear steel-toed boots. Fuck the spider.
I don't know. He has armor piercing rounds. I don't think you're surviving that one, Chief.
No, not the armor piercing.
Piercing rounds that can send you to heaven with same-day delivery. A bigger spider rocking the same perk setup. That's right, Australian scientists have found a brand new species of this funnel web that is even bigger. How much bigger? Well, the standard Sydney funnel web grows to around 5 centimetres or 2 inches. And I mean, if you're asking me, 2 inches is more than enough. 2 inches is actually fucking huge. By comparison, this is the new one. It's twice the fucking size, cunt. 4 inches of 8-legged menace to the animal kingdom. But that isn't even the best part. You see, do you know what they named this thing? Do you know what professional scientists named a supersized version of the most dangerous spider on the entire fucking planet? The Newcastle Big Boy. Deadliest spider on the entire fucking globe. Big Boy. Only in Australia.
How did you die, big boy? The big boy got me.
What killed you, Big Boy? And it's just like, is that a nickname for somebody or some shit?
No, that is the actual name of this damn spider.
Yeah, again, a spider that's 2 inches even in leg span, that is a decent sized spider. 4 inches is just fucking insane. That's
if I
almost
saw a fucking spider that big, it keeps the house. I'm getting a new one.
AKA you see a huntsman spider, you're like, nope, it's your house, goodbye. Well, onward with the video.
This spider is hiding a deep secret. But what is it? Well, introducing the huntsman, native to the land down under, and the number one cause of tourists'
It's actually funny how I mentioned the hunchman just before this.
Exactly.
Just before this short rolled up.
Absolutely shitting themselves on camera.
Truth be told, if I saw... Truth be told, if a spider that size, if a spider that size did jump off the ceiling toward me too, I would probably have yelled as well.
I would have been out of the house so fast, bro. I would have been fucking gone.
How'd you get out there already? I teleported.
I was like, yo, I'll come back in when you tell me that spider's out of the house.
And look, in defense of said tourists, I will be the first to admit, yeah, this looks scarier than a f***ing job application. Those gangly ass legs and the hair make him look like Slender Man's testicle. Now, as if having a negative charisma stat wasn't bad enough, I regret to inform you that the huntsman spider
it stares into your soul.
I don't need PTSD. If I saw a spider with eyes like that, bro, it's dead. Straight up dead. No.
Honestly, if I saw eyes like that on a spider too, I probably would kill it as well.
I'm like, no, you are an abomination. I'm sorry. We must send you back to the creator.
You're an offense to Mother Nature. Be gone.
I regret to inform you that the huntsman spider grows up to 30 fucking centimeters in size, making it the largest spider on the planet by leg span and legally allowing Subway to market him as a foot long. Now, being...
I actually do love how he uses the fucking Land Down Under song.
Dude,
I'm like, I'll play like short segments of it.
I swear to God, man, that shit, that caught me off guard.
Of that, it's like a fucking foot long.
About that and the music popping in.
The do 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 do.
Land Down Under.
Yes. Again, it's just hilarious, and it's like, I think like Aussies really like it because it's just hilarious to begin with.
Well, it's back to the Aussie.
Yeah, back to the Aussie.
the spider equivalent of a Ford F-150.
Actually, this is a quick segment of just knowing that this is how you can tell we both are definitely ADHD'd, is because we just fucking bounce off random shit so fucking easily.
You'd think he'd have the common decency to be slow, you know, tank build.
Oh fuck no, it's not.
Spiders aren't slow to...
Unfortunately,
Spiders are never slow to begin with. That's a fucking lie. They were never tank built, unfortunately.
They should be.
the huntsman is
If you're gonna make them that scary,
turbocharged.
make them slows.
Now, it's usually at this point in the video that I would inform you that he is also highly venomous, because it's Australia. However, that's his big secret. The huntsman is a big sweetheart. You see, despite looking
No,
like an SCP,
I don't care.
huntsmen
I don't
are-
care. You don't look at me like that. You're still not welcome in the house.
Just straight up, no. I don't care if you try to pull the cutesy act. You're not coming in.
Be gone, demon. I don't care.
Actually, that actually prompts a question for me now of what about like monster girls, like a spider monster girl? Would you still say no to them?
Yes.
Just yes, I
In a
do.
heartbeat.
Just like, you may be a hot woman on top of a spider, but no, you're still half spider.
Look, you look cute and adorable at times, but you're still a spider. I'm good. I know what you people do.
You don't want to get webbed.
I don't want to wake up with my skull freaking getting dunched on.
incredibly timid, and on the rare occasion they do bite, their venom is harmless. In fact, seeing one of these bad boys in your house is a blessing in disguise, because if you see a huntsman in your home, I guarantee you won't see any annoying ass flies or mosquitoes, because he's eaten them. You see, he understands he's big enough that he should be paying rent, and so he contributes to the household in pest control. I personally have had one of these bad boys as an 8-legged roommate, and I can tell you they're pretty good company. Except for the part where they cause car crashes. Yeah, you see, huntsmen like to hide in tight spaces and cracks, and they do it by flattening out their body to fit into the gap. Now, in the house, that usually means you'll just find them behind a painting, but when...
Honestly, if the spider popped out behind a painting, if I went to move it, I probably would have jumped.
What I noticed sound effect. What game is that from? It's either from Legend of Zelda when you find the little collectible
It's
characters,
from
or
the same audio clip was used both in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
okay, yeah, because I was like, it sounds like that, or from a different game that I haven't played in ages.
But anyway,
you're flying down the highway at 110k an hour and decide to flip down the sun visor because God is trying to flashbang you. Yeah, they like to sleep in there and you've just dropped one into your lap. Now, whatever you do, don't panic or you're gonna crash the...
Oh, no.
straight up, I don't think you have to be arachnophobic. If you see a fucking foot-long spider drop out of your sun visor, I think anybody's going off that cliff.
Bro, screw that. It's his car now. I would have jumped out of the car.
I foresee a ton of people actually crashing because of it. And
what counts? What accounts for 90% of the fucking car crashes in Australia? The fucking spider.
The fucking huntsman because he hides in the fucking sun visor.
You know what clip I wish he added for the fucking flashbang? It should have been Queso when he gets fucking flashbanged by his monitor.
That was him. I thought that
No,
was
I
him.
don't think it would. No, because he screams at it. I just didn't hear him screaming.
Their body to fit into the gap.
Hold on, let's
Now,
check
in
that.
the house, that usually means you'll just find them behind a painting, but when you're flying down the highway at 110k an hour and decide to flip down the sun visor because God is trying to flashbang you.
No,
Oh,
it's not
no,
Queso.
That's not Queso. That's that's another streamer. Isn't he the one that did the meme of just of where he just goes and like they did him vanishing or some shit?
Maybe? I don't know who this one is actually.
Again, most of the time it's like most of the times most of the streamer reacts I watch and whatnot are mainly the VTubers because it's hilarious, especially seeing their models like bug out whenever they freak out real bad.
And decide to flip down the sun visor because God is trying to flashbang you. Yeah, they like to sleep in there and you've just dropped one into your lap. Now, whatever you do, don't panic or you're gonna crash the...
Oh, I forgot to actually say, support MoreParz. He definitely deserves a lot of credit for all the work he puts into these shorts. Cause
yes, he does. Oh my god, it's fucking.
He makes them so hilarious and fun to watch. It's amazing. Oh, since you haven't really watched many of his videos, did you know he did his first long form in December?
No, I did not.
Should we add that into our little video here too?
Yes.
Okay,
I haven't seen that. Would be a whole brand new video for me. I have not seen the long form.
Okay, so you want to go actually switch over to his long form and then do some more shorts, or do some more shorts and then hit the long form?
We'll do a couple more shorts and then go hit the long form.
All right.
I feel like we got to end it on the long form.
All right, yeah.
He's basically...
Oh, I will be also adding a link to your Twitch when I actually post this fucking video and whatnot too.
I can give you the YouTube link as well if you want.
Yeah, just I'll add like again. I'll do the descriptions and whatnot.
Xenomorph. Introducing the hawk wasp, possibly one of the most nightmare-inducing insects on the planet. And the reason it's such a threat to your mental health is because its hunting and reproduction strategy is ripped straight from Ellen Ripley's autobiography.
Oh god.
But before we get to the strats, you're gonna have to learn a little bit about it first. Native to Australia, because of course it fucking is, this fucker is the largest wasp. Have to learn a little bit
I didn't notice that before.
Native to Australia, because of course.
I didn't notice in this one that he actually added snakes onto it.
Bro, I just love the stupid little animation he does when he does this stupid thing where they start dancing.
Yeah. Again, he does a real good job making these shorts, and it's hilarious.
I wonder how long it takes him to make these shorts. It probably takes him a good while too. Fuck.
I'm pretty sure. I wouldn't be surprised if like I think he mainly does. I think his main thing is YouTube, and like he does do streaming because he does have a Twitch channel, and I am following his Twitch channel because in case there's ever a time where it's like, oh, I'm actually able to watch on Twitch when he's live. Again, I don't know when the fuck that is. Aussie time zone. Actually, technically, I'm streaming at I think like a perfect time for anybody who is in Australia, because I stream from midnight to like 6 o'clock in the morning for me. So that would put it like well into the afternoon, if not going into the nighttime for anybody who's in like Australia or Japan. Only thing is that again, I'd probably be able to get more of an Aussie. I'd probably have more people from like Australia watching me more because again, they speak English. Meanwhile, I know barely any Japanese to attract any Japanese viewers.
I have been learning Japanese slowly. I need to go fucking back on it though. I'm starting to learn how to read kanji again.
I only know what I've heard off anime just because I've watched enough subs to where it's like it just imprinted into my brain.
Nani? No, just kidding. Fuck with you.
the one audio clip that's like everybody uses. Nutty.
I have a freaking sound alert too of that.
I think I jump scared you once with it, didn't I?
You jump scared me with something. I remember being pissed about it too.
It was still funny though.
I mean,
oh no,
I
think it was the protect me cone that I got jump scared you with.
Yeah, no, you played that. I was like, nah, I don't think the cone's protecting me. I think I remember that clip.
Yeah, you were about to get blasted, and it just
Found out
timed
too.
perfectly. Protect me cone. I don't think that's gonna protect me.
I almost died. No, I found out too. You know, when I thought I finished the game and I ended that stream, I found out like 2 months later that I actually didn't finish the game. There was still like a whole another hour or two of game I still didn't finish.
Ow! So you accidentally changed yourself.
No, I just streamed the rest of that on stream because I literally said, "Hey, we're gonna go play some more Code Vein 2." Yeah, I know, shock. I didn't realize there was more to the fucking story.
That's actually funny. But back to MoreParz. This is going to be the most deranged video I probably will release. Actually, no, probably all my videos will be just deranged because, again, I fucking bounce off. I just randomly will bounce off on random shit to begin with.
Fire is the largest wasp on the planet, coming in at a massive 2.5 inches.
Why would you hold the damn bug? Why would you hold that damn bug? Yes.
Which, I mean, boys, we would all agree, well above average, right? Huge. And this is probably the most effective 2 inches has ever been because it has the second most painful sting of any insect on the planet.
Just watch it randomly pull out a knife and gank your ass is what it says to me.
Second most pain. What is the first most painful? I think I've seen it.
Coming in just barely behind the bullet ant.
Oh, that's what it was. Yup.
Stinger with a potent venom that has been described as blinding, debilitating, can't move my arm, and electric. Now, the size and poison aren't
okay.
Not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure there's a decent amount of people that have done that. Of just like, I'll stick the fork into the socket. That won't do any harm.
And you wonder why we should bring back natural selection.
There's multiple reasons why natural selection needs to be brought back. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna be dead honest. Half of us wouldn't be here right now if we let natural selection do its own thing.
Or at least those of us that managed to survive through it will actually be all right because we won't do it again. It's those that continue to do it and probably not last.
Oh my god, bro! Why would you stick a fucking port in an outlet? It's just fucking dumb.
The funny thing for me is, well, there was 2 different times where I messed with electricity. One was with an outlet, and it wasn't a fork. It was a paper clip.
Was it a knife?
It was a paper clip.
Well.
And dummy me just turned it into a little U shape and put it in both sockets. And I tripped the breaker because of it.
Or your parents like, he's either gonna go do things with his life or he's gonna be a fucking dumbass. Did your parents ever find out about it? Actually, speaking of that, did your parents know about it?
I think it almost caused a trip or something. I don't think it I think it was shrugged off as like maybe something weird with the electrical happened at one point because I never spoke about it. I never said anything to my my family about it, so I managed to escape with that. I did get caught being a little bit of a pyromaniac though.
As every kid should. I mean, what?
What kid doesn't play with fire, if I'm being honest? When you're left to your own devices, what kid does not just like pick up a lighter and just start burning toilet paper or something?
Bro, I just, now that you said that, I got the first clip and it's like this cute little girl with a like a sparkler. And she's like, oh, it's so pretty. And then it comes like her brother. And it's like, someone gave me fire. And his mom's chasing him. And I'm like, yeah, that's about the definition of what a boy would do with that. Yep.
I've been given fire. Time to run with it.
What's the worst that's going to happen? Burns down the neighbor's house? Please. Shouldn't have been there.
That just reminds me of the fucking like little short video I seen of just like a mother just asking their son, what do you got? A knife? No! Again,
I'm telling you, man,
ADHD
they're
at
simple
work, just
creatures.
bouncing off random shit again.
For nothing, because as the name tarantula hawk wasp suggests, they are purpose-built, genetically perfect killing machines designed specifically to violate spiders, making Australia basically an all-you-can-eat buffet for them. But they don't just execute the spiders. No, that'd be too
Cat in the
normal.
Hat.
Hawk wasps use spiders to reproduce in one of the most horrific ways possible. And that all starts with a female hawk wasp hunting down a tarantula. As the buff bulking spider takes a wrong turn down a dark alley, the hawk wasp, noticing the 8 sets of TNs on his feet, proceeds to fucking jump him, flying down from above to land a sting into the spider's abdomen, instantly and permanently paralyzing it. The Bug Harbour Butcher then proceeds to drag the still completely conscious and aware spider into an isolated kill room, which is where the fucked up part really begins. Because our wasp isn't hungry, it's pregnant, and proceeds to lay its egg on the paralyzed spider's abdomen. After about 3 to 4 days, that egg hatches into a larvae. A very, very hungry larvae. Fortunately, there's a whole bunch of fresh fruit right here underneath them. That
Not
food
the hungry
being
caterpillar.
the still paralyzed, still very conscious and aware spider. The larvae burrows into the spider's abdomen and gets to work converting it into a KFC family bucket, consuming it from the inside out, purposely avoiding vital organs to keep the food nice and fresh. After it's done consuming a living being, the larvae breaks forth from the demolished corpse like a fucking chestburster and fucks off to continue the generational arachnid violation. Anywho, good luck getting any sleep tonight.
My real question is, how the fuck did they document this shit?
It doesn't go after people; it goes after spiders. So they probably just like. I would not be surprised if like they just either they by sheer happenstance they were lucky enough to find a tarantula hawk wasp going after a spider, or it was in a laboratory and they were like, okay, what will this thing hunt? And literally like
send in the tarantula.
and
Oh, it's fucked. Oh, it's fucked bad.
Yep. Again, natural selection can be a real big bitch at times, though, too. Not gonna lie.
Yes.
Aussie farmers thought they were being attacked by aliens. But what was actually causing it is so
I
much
know this
funnier.
one.
This is a wallaby. The kangaroos vertically challenged.
The funniest thing is I think I remember hearing about this story because when I was like back in middle school but like in the paper that I saw, it didn't mention it was Australia. It was just straight up like farmers are confused of why crop circles appeared in their field. Presumed aliens?
You know,
And I think
I remember reading.
And then
something
like
about
I
that,
never
too.
heard anything after the fact. And then like here years later, I see this short and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Little cousin. Now,
It was
to
not
get a little more
aliens.
specific,
It was not aliens, and this short makes it all the more funnier.
this is a
Yes, it
Bennett's
does.
wallaby, native to my home state of Tasmania. And that location is very important to the story. Tassie is home.
Honestly, I didn't even know. Honestly, I only seen it as that too. Is like I didn't even know the full context of the story that that MoreParz points out here.
To a lot of things.
Oh my gosh.
Beautiful views, a seal with a felony record, and the nut. However, one thing they tend to leave off the tourism brochures is drugs.
Breaking Bad.
Tasmania is the world.
Down Under edition.
Down on it. What would they name the characters this time, huh?
I have no fucking clue. I don't know any common Aussie names.
Dude, just Aussie White. That's his name now. Instead of Walter White, it's Aussie White.
White. Hey, if any Australians actually watch this video, maybe make a comment of like some common Aussie names that would be used for like a Breaking Bad Down Under series. Legitimately do that. I want to actually see that.
World's
Oh, no.
largest exporter.
If I get like fucking even 10 comments, that's going to be an extremely good day.
10
of
comments, bro. They're all
legal
names
opium.
too. Oh my gosh.
The main
I'd be surprised if I get like if it's just 10 comments of anything else. I mean, Evil will comment on my videos mainly just because like something will be funny or whatnot, and he just being a little meme lord. But like, I don't really get comments comments or likes or whatnot in my videos or in my shorts. I've gotten a few of them. I think most of them been mainly Evil though.
ingredient in opioid painkillers like morphine, with this one tiny island producing 50% of global supply.
That's a lot of drugs from one
damn.
island.
Now, opium
50%? Damn.
Sorry, I started playing it right when you went to speak. What'd you say?
No, I was like, damn, 50% comes from that one island. Man, we're fucked if it goes under.
the moment like a swarm of locusts or something just takes out the crops, we're screwed. Half the world production's gone.
Well, shit, we're fucked, guys. We had a good run.
Time to move to weed.
I mean, it's something, right?
Yeah, well, on top of it too, apparently here in America, it's actually finally getting pushed to I don't remember the class system, the drug class system, but it's being demoted down to where it's not illegal, to where it won't be illegal anymore. And so now it'll just mainly be state legislators who need to actually like make it for medical and recreational now. But anyway, but like overall, that's good news, at least. Unfortunately, it doesn't affect the people that all got that have been thrown in jail over it still. But anyway, I'm getting off topic again. Video.
Poppy milk. And to get poppy milk, you need to milk poppies.
Could have done any animation for that. Could have done any animation. He chooses that.
Just seeing it first, like, was it land in the bucket or squirt out of the bucket?
It landed in the bucket. It didn't look like it, but it did.
Hold on.
Poppy milk. And to get poppy milk.
Okay, it did squirt into the bucket. Okay, I thought I saw that wrong of it coming out of the bucket first.
You need to milk poppies. And
the Homelander of like he's addicted to milk for some fucking reason.
Oh my god, that guy came out of left field. Holy shit.
Produce that 50% of
Walter.
We need to grow.
Global supply. Tasmanian farmers grow huge fields of these things across the north of the state.
Despite it being drugs, it looks very pretty. It looks pretty, but I know for a fact, being anywhere near them, you're going to get tackled by like about 20 cops.
Oh my god, bro. Fuck.
However, because throwing these flowers into a crafting table gives you narcotics, these fields are legally required.
Did he say third-degree felony there?
Narcotics.
Jesus. Yo.
Achieving third-degree felony.
I just love the fucking Minecraft skit he does with it too. It's so good.
Again, he does such a good job editing these videos. Apparently, he's actually became friends with some VTubers now that have actually reacted to his content.
Oh, that's good, man. Fucking holy shit. It's so I love his content. That's so good.
But like, again, he's just hilarious. How he's done all this has been funny as fuck.
These fields are legally required to be under extremely tight security, which is why these same poppy farmers became extremely confused when f***ing crops are...
Yeah, this is, I think this is what it was showed in the picture of when I was younger in that fucking, paper article I seen of just like crop circles appear, scientists confused, or farmers and scientists are confused, blah blah blah. But like that's all it pointed out. It never said anything else after the fact. And it wasn't until this
like, we'll just let everybody guess what the hell happened. Enjoy.
pretty much. And then it's not until like this and it's like, wait, I think I remember, and it's like when I first came across this short, I like heard of all this and I was like, wait, that sounds awfully familiar to like that scenario that happened when I was younger, and I was like, is that what happened? And then I learned all about this, about like the 50% of fucking narcotic supply from fucking Ozzy's little companion.
Dude, fucking,
showed up.
oh, 50% just comes from this little fucking island.
This little island, and it's just like, wow.
In the
Either the strength of the strength of the each that's made from each of them is very high to where it can be diluted down, or because like, again, that's not a very large island and compared to like a lot of other areas, so it's like to make like 50% of global supply, it has like the plants there would have to be highly potent, is my assumption anyway.
That, or they grow really fast.
Or that the plant just happens, that climate is just perfect for farming them very quickly.
50% from a tiny island. That's fucking insane.
Yeah. I mean, I know we're saying tiny, but like technically that mass is technically a lot larger, but it's definitely smaller than Australia, so it's like, wow, I hope the farms aren't like taking up the entire island too.
I don't know. Did he say that was like his hometown?
Yeah, apparently that's the main place. Apparently that's his state, his home state, as he put it. Hello, kitty cat. What do you want, child?
To be a nuisance, to be in the video.
Yeah.
Equivalent of a fucking Town Hall 9 Clash of Clans base.
I never played that game anyway. I have never played that game. I never touched it.
Oh, you were missing much.
Most of the mobile games, it's like it's it's like copy paste of just like stuff that I saw on Facebook for the most part. Nothing all that thrilling to begin with. And then I stopped being on Facebook.
You know what? That's fair. Oh.
I mean, Twitter's not honestly not that much better.
This is how you know we're old, because we still call it fucking Twitter, not X.
I refuse to call it X. It's just Twitter.
Can you believe we don't have Vine anymore because of Twitter?
Can you believe we don't have a lot of shit because of companies just being assholes and just being like, I will buy you out and then sink you?
Yeah. Welcome to the economy.
Welcome to rigging bullshit.
Yeah, man, who said an adult wasn't who said being an adult wasn't fun?
Only when you're wealthy is it more fun.
Dude, we're just living life on hard mode. You should know that. We just upped the difficulty. We're just gamers.
No, we're not on hard mode. Australia's on hard mode.
No, Australia's on fucking God help me mode.
God help me mode.
They get their own fucking difficulty, man. Anybody that lives in Australia is just built different, all right?
To believe, absolutely bewildered by.
Actually, that kind of makes it more funny because it's like God help me mode. And and meanwhile, in some of his shorts, he's just like, because God hates us.
Bro, what other place can you go to that has every almost every fucking venomous animal there?
Legitimately, it's kind of insane how there is so many venomous, how many things that they'll kill you in the same day. Literally God's one-stop shop for like, oh, I need people to be coming up here quick. Australia's got his back.
Oh my god, dude! You enter Australia, it's a PvP zone, but not with the people. It's with the animals.
It's not PV. It's like you think it would be PvE of just like, oh, it'd be a lot easier. No, PvE went PvP.
And the fucking PvP's from the animals, not the people.
Yeah, and the PvP's still from the environment. It's just roided out.
This. And some people even thought it was aliens. So to figure out whether or not it was a Halo Elite drawing this shit, they set up some cameras. And what they saw was this little shit. breaking into the field, eating the milk-filled buds, getting absolutely eyed, and then hopping in circles until he passed the out. They thought the f***ing Covenant were invading, and it was a drink-driving wallaby. Aussie.
Hey, honey, I'm home.
Fuck. Again, most of these actually, I guess technically I'm watching some of these for the first time, but like I've at least listened to them when I was at work. So technically I'm watching some of these for the first time, but like a lot of these I've heard and like when I've been doing my job at work, I'd just be snickering at some of the jokes and whatnot he does.
Coworkers just look at you like, what the hell are you doing?
Yep. See, go through a couple more shorts before we hit the long form.
Maybe like one more short.
All right.
This seal is such a menace that he routinely...
Hey, he mentioned him earlier in one of the shorts. Now you actually get to see him.
Oh, is this the seal with the felony?
Yep. This is the felony seal.
He gets the cops called on him. Introducing our protagonist, Neil the Seal, a 600 kilo absolute unit of a southern elephant seal from my home state of Tasmania in the land down under, who is known for, above all else, being an absolute fucking menace to polite society. But despite his crimes, we all still truly love him.
He's just a little guy, and he's just like, I'ma just loaf right here.
Dude, fucking, that's so funny.
But what are his crimes?
Chilling.
Well, see, he seems to just fucking hate traffic cones and road safety in general. Has regularly been caught trespassing, and then once he has been caught trespassing, belligerently screaming,
"Give me my fucking fish, you bastard!"
Public nuisance.
Yeah, he's just like, "Give me the fish! You're here, give me the fish!"
Locals because they won't give him his fucking fish, and has been known to just block roads by...
That would be a pain in the butt, though. Just seeing a fat seal just lay in the middle of the road, and it's like, God damn it, I gotta go
so
around.
Mad. Like, imagine being late for work, and then you're like, "Hey, why are you late for work?" You wouldn't fucking believe it. The fucking seal was back.
It's like Neil got in the way again, and honestly, again, apparently this is a common thing here, so they're just like, Neil got in the way. So it's like, if you are late for work, it's like more so of like, somebody in work will just be like, was Neil in the way? And just like others and whoever was late just being like, yeah, Neil got in the way.
Yep. Goddamn seal.
Flopping his fat ass down directly in the middle of him. However, hands down, the funniest shit he has ever done was just straight stopping this random...
I actually saw this when I was younger too. I saw the news report for this. I'm all the way back up in America, and I heard about this when I was younger.
I don't think I did.
It was actually hilarious hearing about that.
Lady from going to work. I shit you not. This motherfucker crawled out of the ocean, up the beach, crossed the road, absolutely fucking bodied this...
That's kind of sad. That's a metal mailbox there, and he fucked it up so bad.
God damn.
This woman's poor letterbox, and then proceeded to plant himself directly in front of her fucking car. She was then unable to go...
Yeah, that would be his reaction too. Just Lamau, I'm making a nuisance, and you doing nothing about, and you can't do shit about it.
Oh my god, not the poor mailbox, bro.
just one flump by the seal and it's gone.
She was then unable to go to work because this half-ton beefcake was camping her driveway.
Honestly, you can tell how big he is, because look how big he is compared to that fucking car.
Bro.
What are you doing, you brat?
Dude, what did that mailbox do to you? Fucking smelt like fish.
I don't... Apparently, it might have just been in the way. Hello, you bastard, I'm back. Hello, we're going through some of the MoreParz shorts and having a good laugh over everything, and also being fucking ADHD as all hell.
Yes. Goddamn, bro.
For so damn long.
That ain't wrong.
Bro, if I saw that, I'd be like, hey, yo, I'm not coming into work. Why? Neil's fucking camping my goddamn car.
Well, she did do that.
Local news had time to drive out to her house and cover the fucking store.
Yeah, I saw the footage of this when I was in middle school.
You know what? I might have saw. Now that I'm thinking about it, I might have saw something with this. I didn't know this was Australia, and I do not remember the seal being that big.
I don't remember it being mentioned. I don't know if I remember it being mentioned it was Australia, but I remember this news report of just like woman being bothered by seal, and I'm like, what the fuck? See this, and I'm like, holy shit. You evil, you bastard, why are you slapping me? You bastard.
Just a quick slap.
Now, this is a lot of menace
Jesus.
for a single seal to cause. But the funniest part of this is, old mate isn't even fully grown. He's like 5 years old.
That's not him fully grown? Excuse me?
He's like 5.
That's something I didn't know either. Even though I watched a lot of like nature stuff and whatnot from Animal Planet back when they actually did a lot more animal stuff, I don't remember anything mentioning that like elephant seals live upwards to 22 years.
And he gets bigger.
5 years old. If you think he can fuck things up now, wait until he's nearly 2.
That's a big boy. I think he might have.
Is that real? Is that how big they get?
Elephant seals get fucking massive, dude. They are not small.
This motherfucker could have bodied the truck or car she was driving.
Solid ass tons of blubber. And solid ass. I think he can fuck things up now. Wait until he's nearly 2 solid ass tons of blubber.
I don't know if 2 solid tons is actually like 4. I think he might have added 1 too many zeros here when he made this.
Okay,
but then again, this is kilograms, so I don't know the kilogram conversion. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. Let's look this up real quick. Let's see.
4,000 kilograms
tons into kilograms. Okay, 2 US tons is just under 2k kilograms. So yeah, he put the wrong thing in.
Oh my God!
No, wait,
okay.
that's max weight. So I guess max weight of some of them have been upwards to 40 kilograms.
God damn.
That is indeed a very fat seal.
And takes issue with the wall of your house.
That...
I do not think that seal damage is covered on my fucking insurance plan, dude.
Oh, there's actually a fun let's see. That's actually Japan. Run! Gojira! Bloody fuck, it's Neil.
Japan has Godzilla movies. Australia has Neil movies.
Please get out of here, Neil. You're fucking up the traffic flow again. Neil. Ah!
Oh, this fucking
boss,
seal.
There's a traffic jam. Neil, yeah. I literally said that earlier in the short. I'm just like, boss, it's just like, boss, there's a traffic jam. Neil, yeah, it's Neil.
God damn, bro.
I called it midway through the short.
Oh, the fact that this thing probably does have a felony record is so fucking funny too.
He probably has multiple, but he's an animal, so nothing can be done. Hey, do you think
the police had to deal with more people, or do you think they deal with the seal more than the fucking people? You think like the police are like, man, I became a police officer to protect my community. I didn't expect to deal with a seal 90% of my fucking time.
I'm pretty sure that like any of the new cops there that actually get called on a Neil incident, they're just like, man, I wasn't expecting this, that, or they're so used to it, it's like, I finally get my first Neil call.
My first Neil. Like first question when you fly, are you okay with dealing with seals? Yes. All right, you're good.
Yeah, it's Neil. He's gonna find a way on top of somebody. Oh no!
Wait, what?
This is one commenter. He's gonna find a way to get on top of somebody's roof one day. It's like, oh no, he's still babbing now. If he learns to do that now, he's gonna be caving in somebody's roof.
Dude, imagine just like looking at the local news, like, yeah, a local woman said, yeah, her roof collapsed when Neil just said, "Yo, what's up?"
But again, that would be hilarious. So too.
God damn, bro. Imagine
Love
the
that they
effort
treat
would-
him
that
with
would take
the
him.
same dignity and respect as your dad's alcoholic friend. Ah, that's just Neil. Best to ignore him.
Bro, no, I'm just saying, he would fit in right with Florida. He'd be a Florida man.
He'd be the Florida seal.
The Florida
Oh,
seal.
this is the one that I remember hearing the most. This person, I just googled it. You can indeed take out insurance policy against the eventuality that Neil will take issue with your house. MoreParz, get yourself some Neil the Seal insurance before it's too late. Before he takes issue with your house.
Bro, that would be a top tier Australia insurance commercial. Hi, have you recently dealt with Neil? Well, we got insurance for you.
Did he just pumble, especially when he becomes this like 40,000 kilogram, if he actually achieves like 40,000 kilograms and takes issue with a car? It's like, hi, it's like have you had incidences of where a seal just decided to take issue with your vehicle? We can cover that for you.
Bro, imagine the mechanics like, what the fuck happened to this car? Neil? Ah, that makes sense.
Just no, it's not even they ask what the fuck happened. They just see somebody come in with like their fucking vehicle, either like the shocks are fucked up or like this big indent on the side of the fucking vehicle is just fucking there, and they'll just look at the person and be like, Neil, yeah.
No, I feel like it'd be funnier though. He's like, oh, I see you met Neil. How did you know I met Neil? The face imprint.
The face imprint. Actually, no, it would be more funny if it's like a tourist that like brought the vehicle in, brought the rental vehicle in, because it's like, hey, this vehicle got messed up. And it's like, what do I do? And it's like, I see you ran into Neil. And then that tourist having no idea who Neil the Seal is and being like, fucking who?
Neil, you telling me this fucking seal's got a felony? It's like the equivalent of getting jumped in LA.
So you wanted to see the long form MoreParz did?
Yeah, I've not seen his long form. That is 100% new to me.
All right, here's his long form.
I saw Kermit the Frog.
Yeah, and he actually, this will make me different from all the other VTubers and whatnot that have done this, because I'm bouncing between short and now I'm doing the long form. I am being chaotic. Let's go.
Yeah.
Though I do have assistance in being in the chaos.
I'm just here for the freaking positives.
Yeah, I'm only hearing positives. I see no negatives here.
Exactly.
Australia is home to some of the deadliest animals on the planet. What if I told you there's one creature they all fear? An invasive species, millions strong, wiping out native animals that we are locked in combat with to this very day. What kind of vile beast is capable of spreading such reckless hate? The answer is this fat fucking toad. But how did this war begin? Well, to answer your question, we're gonna have to go way back. The year is 1866. We are in the land down under, and our story begins the same way many tragedies do. With the British. You see, having gone hippity-hoppity, your ancestral home is now...
The British were known for fucking up a lot of shit back then, too.
Dude, it's so funny. Speaking of that, I have a British friend. You know what he calls our currency?
What?
He calls them freedom bucks.
Freedom bucks. I have multiple friends who live in the UK. One of them I introduced you because I had you right into him.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah, both Deacon and Betsu. He's also British.
That's so funny. Freedom
My
loves something
property
new for
around
me.
90 years back, the Brits were in full swing, rampantly colonising the country. And part of that included agriculture. Now, they brought with them many crops, but the important one in this story is sugarcane. The important one in this story is sugarcane in the country. And part of that included agriculture. Now, they brought with them many crops, but
That is very...
Is that what I think it is? Yes, it is.
Yeah, it was.
Hey.
That's very questionable.
You think they ate it?
I have no idea, and I don't think I really want to know either. Not gonna lie.
I'm just saying, if I was a cashier and I saw that, I would just question a lot of things.
I would probably be giving them like the most perplexed look ever of like, are you gonna do what I think you're doing?
Oops, sorry. I would be like,
and them just probably essentially standing there sweating like, no.
I'm like, look, I see the 2 items you bought. Planning for a fun night tonight?
important one in this story is sugarcane. Sugar was valuable, not only for trade, but also because, well, the fucking tea isn't going to sweeten itself, is it?
And apparently, I don't drink really any tea, so I don't have to deal with this issue, but whoever drinks tea, I guess this is your issue.
I literally made tea. Remember that?
Oh, yeah. So technically that you can have issues with that, too.
But you said sugarcane only...
Diabetes.
Okay, that's what he said. I thought it said something else.
Yeah, I'll back it up for you.
Oh my gosh.
Diabetes.
Oh,
But you see, sugarcane only grows in the heat, which ruled out the south of the country. It also likes humid environments, which ruled out Western Australia.
Literally Mad Max.
I feel like if I asked them, hey, how's Australia? It's like, oh, it's just literally a PvP zone that God forgot about.
Legitimately. And you want to know what's worse? Is that if you actually look, there's actually other channels too that actually cover like creatures that lived in the past, that in the past lived in Australia, and some of their shit is, and some of them are just wild as well.
No.
Honestly, apparently Australia is a bit more tame than what it was in the past, apparently.
Bro, you cannot convince me. God just said, you know what Australia is going to be? It's going to be my fucking testing site.
It's pretty much.
So, the cane farmers loaded up their first Stardew Valley save in Queensland in
Down Under Edition Stardew Valley.
Oh, God.
1866. But the farmers ran into an issue. You see, Queensland is home to these nifty little bugs called Dermalopida albahertum. These are native beetles that hit their macros by munching on plant leaves. So when cane farmers joined the Queensland Minecraft server and set up a f***ing Hermitcraft-sized farm, the beetles were in heaven and set to work demolishing the plant leaves. Now, funnily enough, the adult bugs weren't actually the problem. Sugarcane leaves hold full value. But the problem is that with such an abundant food source, the bugs started multiplying, laying their eggs around the base of the plants.
The fucking
These eggs.
Music.
Yeah. The corn hub.
I feel like everybody knows that stupid thing.
Yeah, it's been made into a big joke.
Have you seen the fucking memes? I know this is going off topic. Have you seen the memes where like this Asian dude, he like puts on the fucking hub and he starts the music, his mom walks in and it's just him switching to a violin playing on the track like he was just practicing shit.
I have not seen that.
But that's so dope because
that sounds like he purposely did it to mess with his mom.
Bro, like she opens the door with the chocolate or the belt, and he's just like fucking mad playing the goddamn violin.
Damn.
And unlike the grown-ups, these little worms don't eat the leaves. They eat the roots. And so the sugarcane starts getting absolutely fucking spit roasted.
Take about taking it from both ends.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not above making some lewd jokes every now and then.
Escalated fast.
And the farmers can do nothing but
Double
watch
penetration.
as
I don't think
Oh,
that's
they like
double.
being cucked.
sugarcane yield
Sorry. You
plummets
see
through
the fucking photo he's doing there, okay? How do I not make the damn joke?
True. True.
floor along with their profits. This whole situation
Oh, you're broke? That's my entire life.
Well, welcome first time.
Yeah.
really pissed off the farmers, who banded together, went to the Australian government, and told them to fucking fix it. Sir, a horde of creatures is destroying the cane fields. And so the Queensland government founded the Bureau of Sugar Experimentation Stations, or the BSES, in 1900. This team of crack scientists then immediately set out trying to solve the very same issue every single Factorio player faces. This place is covered in bugs. They are breaking my shit. How do I violently slaughter the local wildlife in order to expand capitalism and my
A
profit
certified.
margins?
Did it say a
The BS
certified Democrat classic or
Yeah.
Democratic classic? Oh my god.
Yeah. Actually, no. You met Flair during the collab.
Yes, I have.
But according to him, practically every German guy has played like Factorio or Satisfactory, like some sort of factory game.
You should tell him to play some Arcanines. He'll enjoy it then.
No, I have mentioned it to him, and he's like, the factory looks interesting, but I don't really play gachas. And I just kind of like, I was like, oh, it's like fair, that's fine. But but pardon me, because I just want to kind of geek out of like how Enfield is just such a gorgeous game and whatnot. And I was just like, I actually showed him, like pulled up, actually stream shared it over Discord, and he was just like, dude, this is also cool. And I'm getting off topic. I know I am.
No, I was gonna say, if he doesn't want to play the gotcha game, just tell him to freaking log into your account and fix up your freaking factory then.
Unfortunately, Enfield don't promote that.
SES pondered this question for 25 fucking years.
How much
They
you want?
really took them 25 years to figure out to go fucking probably get the new infestation of frogs. Is what I'm assuming this is.
Yeah, just from taking the context of what you've seen already. How much you want to bet they were just like steadily that like they were like, I'm willing to bet like since it took them this long to try to think of to try to actually fully do, like really like made it a horrendous failed attempt, that they were probably embezzling some of that money. I'm willing to bet they were
probably.
I'm willing to bet if it took them this long, I bet they were more likely embezzling a decent chunk of money away from the Australian government.
Maybe.
They tried
most likely.
spraying chemical insecticides. Didn't work. They tried injecting insecticide.
Pesticides didn't work at first, so let's inject it into the ground. How does that make it any better?
Because it's in the ground. I'm just kidding.
And plus, like, yes, inject it into the ground and fucking contaminate your crops.
Like, man, they're desperate. They're trying things.
You guys behave. You behave, little boy. My kitties are being
into the soil.
brats.
Didn't work. They tried releasing the fucking cordyceps fungus, and it still didn't work.
You want to know? You want to know a funny thing? And before he did this video, he actually covered the cordyceps fungus in his one of his shorts.
I think I've seen that one.
Yeah, there's a new. Hey, you behave. You behave as well.
The children are acting up.
Yes, they are. Little boy, don't be aggravating your sister.
It's like just part of the course when you have siblings. What are you talking about?
But yeah, it's basically a new species, and like it got released back in the mid 1900s. So it took like about 100-ish, nearly 100-ish years, or no, not under 100 years, for it to start diversifying from wherever the fuck they pulled it.
Jesus.
You behave, and you quit bugging.
So we might actually get the Last of Us fucking virus. Let's go.
That's not going to be fun.
Then, one day in the office, while pondering this question, someone had an idea. Okay, we are getting outmaneuvered by the cast of Bug's Life.
I like how he made the reference, but I'm pretty sure back then they couldn't even make that reference because Bug's Life didn't come out until until I was like close to becoming a tween. Actually, let's look that up. Bug's Life. If I can type properly. Bug's Life release date. Yeah, November 14th, 1998. So yeah, the movie is far into the future compared to when they would have been bitching about this.
God, that's so fucking...
But I still love the joke though.
Someone in this office, please give me anything. What about cane toads? What? Cane toads. Those big fucking fat things that exist in the cane fields in Hawaii. I mean, it's a frog.
Lilo and
They
Stitch.
ate bugs. We just introduce an invasive species to fix a problem caused by an invasive species. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
I don't know. You tell me. An invasive species. Yeah, no, never mind. He's got it. He's got the point down.
What could possibly go wrong? It's like it's legitimately like anytime that's used, it's like I think at least a decent portion of people nowadays, whenever that phrase is used, there's always at least a few people like famous last words.
Ain't that the truth?
But like again, unfortunately, that seems to be the very corporate view of shit, of just like, oh, we'll just do this. Nothing can possibly go wrong. What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing at all.
Yeah, that's just like a very corporate thing, essentially. Any corpo is going to straight up be like, oh, what could possibly go wrong? It's like, you obviously did not plan. You obviously didn't do any planning whatsoever.
What?
And so, in
Never.
Yeah.
June of 1936, 2,400...
Oh my god, the Hell Never music.
Wait.
The Hell Never music.
Actually, technically, it's... Actually, yeah, that would be about almost 100 years now.
2,400 brave cane divers were deployed to the fields to deal with the arthropod menace. But there's just one small issue. Cane toads were fucking dog shit. Yeah, funnily enough, big, fat, slow, ground-dwelling toads were not exactly the smartest solution to deal with beetles that spend the majority of their adult life 6 meters off the fucking ground.
Boy, they like them high rises.
God damn.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
On top of that, cane toads don't dig for food either, so they didn't eat the larvae. Now, this all sounds like information that should have come up during the research and study phase of the plan. This, however, implies that there was a research and study phase. The BSES did not conduct a single fucking study on environmental impact before releasing an army of cane toads. Are you fuck? This
What could possibly go wrong?
Jesus Christ.
Complete absence of brain cells caused a rather spectacular domino effect of ecological ups, and it's going to teach you a valuable lesson about invasive species. You see, while the
Unfortunately, it seems like not many of people have learned this lesson. Unfortunately, because again, this is an issue that is just continuously repeated over and over and over and over again. Unfortunately.
No. You think they would learn?
You think everybody would learn, but no, most people prefer to not think about it and be like, oh, I want this thing or I want that thing that isn't supposed to exist in native wildlife, and then they get tired of it and then they fucking wreck the environment and they're like, but it was a this, so I did the right thing. It's like, no, you did a stupid.
It's called an invasive species for a fucking reason, damn it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
cane toads barely ate what they were supposed.
But and I like how you said he got the joke earlier, because it's like when he was earlier just being like an invasive species. It's like we're bringing in an invasive species to deal with the issues of an invasive species. It's like, what invasive species was he talking about?
Which one? We're just causing more problems. Fuck us.
Yeah.
Those two,
Why, we can't have
they
anything nice?
did eat, and as incredible.
Why can't we have nice things? Because others of our species continue to fuck things up.
Yep.
Large omnivorous toads, they ate practically anything they could fit into their mouths. Rats, mice,
Jesus.
snails, baby
No,
birds.
no, I have PTSD from that fucking lizard.
That lizard.
You know why. God damn it, that's also the other one that gets spammed in my chat.
Lizard.
Oh, I hate making that. I really should remove it, but everybody would be mad if I did.
Everybody'd be salty for a period of time, like, man, why'd you remove the lizard?
They already threatened to mutiny me when I said I was gonna raise one of the fucking prices for one of them, okay?
It was the toad equivalent of fucking Kirby. And then, not unlike the exact problem they were brought here to solve, with all that food, they started reproducing.
God damn it,
A
this
lot.
is not like you.
In fact, female cane toads can lay
I want to be in the room to meet the fucking idiots that thought, hey, this seems like a great idea. Let's bring in an invasive species to deal with an invasive species. All right, so here's the thing, though. If it did solve the original problem, you have a new fucking problem. So the problem hasn't changed. So why the fuck would you bring this new problem into an old problem that may not fix the old problem?
That requires actual thinking. Corpos don't want to think. They just would rather cause an issue and blame somebody else for it.
Dude, those poor cane farmers, man, they never stood a chance.
Those poor
between
toads.
8,000 to 30,000 fucking eggs per clutch. But I mean, this should not be too much of a problem. Australia is home to some of the deadliest creatures on the planet. Surely, the local wildlife has this under control.
Nope.
Wait, what? Cane toads.
Exactly.
Poisonous. So those little bulges on the shoulder, those are parotoid glands, and they are packed to the brim with bufotoxin. No, that's not a D's nuts joke. Got him!
Got him.
Whenever the adult toads are threatened, they will squirt this white, sticky fluid out of the glands. And when ingested,
Oh my God.
it does two things. One, makes you trip absolute balls thanks
Essentially what became the inspiration for Hypnotoad.
Oh no.
to the
Is that
hallucinogen
really? Wait, is that
bufotenin.
true?
I'm pretty sure that's what it was, because I remember hearing about the cane toad before when I was younger, because again I watched a lot of Animal Planet, and at some point after that it was like there was the Hypnotoad in Futurama.
And two, the other ingredient, bufogen, just straight up gives you a fucking heart attack.
No, not Leon.
You want to know what's funny? There was multiple times I've seen other VTubers that were watching this video that it gets to this point and they're like, Leon, no.
What? Leon is like a fucking fan favorite Capcom, okay? Alright.
Yeah. I just thought it was funny because it was like most of them just being like, Leon, no.
It's important to note that this toxin is also present in their eggs and tadpoles.
I actually really love he wrote foreshadowing when he said that.
Crazy, huh? Who thought
Now
this
in
was a
their
good idea
natural
again?
Oh, this is totally not gonna be an issue for later too.
Habitat, this isn't as much of a problem because everything around them has had thousands of years to get good and deal with this fast poison build by either developing immunity or learning to eat around the glands. But Australia is not their ecosystem.
No, it's
and
not.
despite all of the deadly animals we've got, they have had a grand total of 5 minutes to adapt to the presence of the fucking Calid toad. Now, quick question for the class. What happens to an
funny
animal
part is
population?
they put him in the Scarlet Rot area, which literally gives you poison just for being there.
Yeah.
When there is nothing to eat it? It gets bigger. And
I like what he wrote there too.
eat it. It gets bigger.
Stop spawning
move.
toads, fuckwit.
System crash. Oh my god.
And so, shortly after being introduced, a rapidly expanding tyrannid swarm of toads began to spread across
Toad sweep.
Oh my god.
They did essentially sweep a good portion of Australia now.
the country. The BSES
Dude,
noticed this
insane.
and did fucking nothing.
Whoopsie
Because it
fuck.
technically didn't affect the sugar cane.
I do like how he did this too. Exactly what he's feeling is just like,
Don't worry, I'll say it for you. Don't worry.
The swarm spread further, occupying
well, since I'm wanting to post this as a YouTube video, saying that word would not be a wise thing. That would
You
immediately.
will probably have to lower my volume there or mute it completely.
Please don't. I would like to not have my first actual video be fucking nuked to oblivion. Cussing is fine, but saying that word if you're not Australian is basically a no-go.
Like, I'm just reading what's on screen. You can't blame me for that, YouTube, alright?
No, they'll just blame me for it, because again, it's gonna be on my video.
all inhabitable parts of Queensland, and they were laying so many fucking eggs that their clutches began polluting the waterways like a bufotoxin teabag, killing native fish as well as any animals that drank from the water. The BSES
Again, who thought
did
this was a
nothing.
good idea?
Those
Again, everybody who's in office that does nothing with actual... Anybody who just basically does corporate work, essentially. They don't bother thinking about anything else aside from make profit go up.
eggs hatched into tadpoles, which started killing more fish. The BSES still did nothing. The swarm advanced,
damn jerks.
breaching into the Northern Territory and New South Wales. When questioned, the BSES insisted the toads were doing their jobs and everything was fine.
There are no toads in
There are no
Boxing Say.
toads.
There are no toads
there are
in Boxing
toads
Say.
in the Australian wild.
In the Australian wilderness.
Oh, I said wildlands like an idiot. It's working, the propaganda.
There are no toads in Bossing Say.
I love that he uses that one. Like, that is the funniest one to use, too.
It's like the perfect image to be like, oh, I'm gaslighting the fuck out of you right now.
By the 1980s, the toads were now starving out or just fucking eating local wildlife and one-shotting anything that tried to eat them.
Okay, it was like in the 1930s that they were first introduced, and now in the 1980s, they've literally exploded. That's like what, barely over like 40-ish years. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80.
Let's ask the farmers how their fucking sugarcane is, by the way. The original fucking problem this all started.
Yeah, they just had to deal with it, essentially.
Totally.
Oh god, did the Australians another war against animals? I just knew.
So wait, was that right?
Birds.
Is Australia the one that went to war with the emus and lost twice?
Yes, they were.
Okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure Australia's the one that went to war twice with the emus and fucking lost.
Hi, Flair. I'm doing my first YouTube video. I'm attempting my first YouTube video, which is probably going to be close to like half an hour long, because me and Scarlet here keep going on side tangents throughout the shit. This is MoreParz. This is MoreParz's first long form video, and he's going over the entire history of the toad that broke Australia.
Oh.
Well then, hi YouTube. Yeah, you get to be part of the first YouTube video. Let's go. If you want, you could actually hop in VC. That way you can have your commentary in this too.
Oh no, a third one joins the fray.
More chaos. Let's go.
And considering
Oh
at
my
this
god,
point,
no.
And hi, Scarlet, by the way.
Hi.
there were 5.
Good God. Just fucking looking at the ground and just seeing the fucking ground moving of nothing but toads. It's like, what the fuck?
Million of them.
From barely under 3K to fucking over 5 million within like the span of 40 fucking years.
Again. Who thought this was a good idea?
Nobody who really thought about it.
That happened.
Clearly there was no thinking going on in that room.
Yeah, there was obviously no thought process, no thinking in that room at all. It was just.
No one researched these damn frogs at all. Like, seriously?
We'll find out in the video, I guess.
Wildlife being absolutely fucking decimated, the BSES was forced to acknowledge that maybe, just maybe.
Listen,
Hey, we might have made a oopsie whoopsie.
fucked up.
But oh well, everyone makes mistakes. Nothing we can do about it. No.
Again, he is not wrong.
Yes. Major.
But at the same time, it's like, it's so aggravating that that's like the stance most companies take too, of like, oh well, it's like, oh, it looks like we made a mistake, but oh well, everybody makes mistakes, and oh, hi Flair.
Hi.
Well, hello, Flair.
I'm needing to shrink you guys down a little bit, that way. Actually, make sure Flair's like partially in the video, that way he can actually be seen instead of just disappearing into the void.
I mean,
You don't want to disappear with Mayoshi?
I mean.
But yeah, we've just been watching. We're doing MoreParz shorts. Then I found out Scarlet here hasn't seen his MoreParz's first long form video, so we were doing that, and you kind of caught us toward the tail end of it.
Classic.
Well, it doesn't help that I start at my streams at like midnight, when it's like at this essentially sunrise for you.
Yeah. I just finished my
He
daily
woke
routine.
up, did his stuff, saw stream, said, "Well, perfect time to start losing my mind. Let's go."
Here we go again.
Yeah. And who's joining us now is Flairkson. I think that's how I'm saying it properly. I think.
Okay, so pronunciation of my name is super hard. Not even the German fellas know how to, so it is totally fine. You can call me whatever. I would call me Flaxion, but that is not the main thing.
Well, I've just shortened it to Flair without the E.
Yeah, a lot of people either flower or flare. I had Flareshin. I had the Flexrion. So I have so many names. Very fitting for a shapeshifter, but it's still insane that it works so well.
Name that's hard to pronounce. People do their best.
Yeah. I always appreciate it if people try, so that is enough for me.
You make this name so complicated for someone that already sucks with names. Why would you do that?
Actually, you suck with names, but it probably hurts more for anybody with dyslexia.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
No.
I out everyone with dyslexia so quickly. It is insane.
Yeah.
They just lose their shit. They're like, God damn it, not again.
Yeah. It's usually, oh, hi. Pause. Oh my god.
Literally every time you popped in chat that's their first reaction.
Dude, the first thing I get is I don't know if you know the image where the dude's like smiling happy and then just suddenly goes all fucking dead serious.
That's what popped
Basically
into your head.
every stream. Yeah.
That's actually pretty funny.
We can do about it. No! They left it for the government to clean up. Sure.
Of course, they stole money from the government and then said, government, clean it up for us.
Please, government, found me. What? I have to do my job now? Nah, you can pay for that.
Exactly. That seems to be like any company that takes on stuff for the government. It's like, oh, we caused an issue. Government, it's your job to clean this up, not us.
Yeah.
But you see this tab? We need you to pay it. Uno reverse. No, you pay it.
Yeah.
A second horde of creatures has escaped.
I still do find it funny like any moments of where it's like somebody talking to an official. It's always a former president of the United States.
Yeah.
Hey man, we reached far apparently.
Our stupidity is well known throughout the world.
What the most expensive toys our government can give them.
Yep.
Plainfield?
Yeah.
Fuck! Yeah, they realised just how much damage.
Valid.
That was actually a very well timed cut pause that I didn't even think about.
Oh my god, dude, I was not expecting that.
Yeah, you weren't expecting that. I mean, I've heard this video before, so I knew what was coming next, but I didn't put the process together of like what we were just talking about, and then that happening.
Oh, perfect.
That's the sound of freedom entering your soul right there.
Yeah.
Just scream, ah!
The fuck
was being done, and in 1986 began funneling federal funds into
Triple the Toad budget.
So my real question is, they lost the war to the emos. You think they sent in the military for a redemption arc?
Apparently they attempted. I don't know.
controlling the
I'm
population.
pretty sure they attempted.
tried
That's why they lost twice.
trapping and
But this time it wasn't a native species that royally fucked them over. It's a issue they caused themselves.
God, it's amazing.
physically removing the toads, but unless they had 5 million traps, that wasn't going to do shit. Biological warfare was proposed in the form of releasing viruses and parasites, but was shot down because it would do just as much damage to the native wildlife.
Thank God there's some actual brain cells being used there.
Potato, what's the difference, right? You know, there's that one dude that suggested and he got shot down. He's like, oh, but I wanted to.
Yeah. It's like, thank God there was actually some thought process put into this now.
They're like, hey, we screwed up the first time. We don't need a third. Someone's like, can we bring a third invasive species?
Let's bring in another invasive species to royally fuck over the issue. No. And I can just see it just literally being like if it's in the meeting again, especially like with now that's the government being like, well, we got to now deal with this stupid bullshit that literally a branch we made decided to royally screw us over with. And it's like this person that says this, literally the entire room yells, no, at that one guy.
Bro, let me highlight. The frogs were supposed to solve a fucking simple problem.
And it blown into its own, and it blown up into a giant, more bigger issue.
Took something that probably would have costed them like maybe a couple million to solve pretty fucking relatively easy.
If they didn't,
just made it like 10 times worse.
It would have been a simpler issue to solve if they didn't decide to just essentially go, invasive species.
And so, the toad front continues to advance to this day. So where does that leave us? Short answer is kind of fucked. Cane toads now threaten a total of 75 native species, and they've even driven populations of animals like the northern quoll.
The little guy, no!
God damn.
He's just a little guy.
It's just a little guy. Why'd you have to take him out?
To complete
Ain't that little anymore.
extinction in parts of the country they infest.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I was right about him not being a little guy anymore, but fuck, I didn't think it was that right. Shit.
Yo.
Yeah. The little guy is no longer existing in areas where the toads exist.
And with the population now sitting at 200 fucking million toads, that infestation is spreading, with predictions showing they will be fucking up ecosystems in 5 states.
I would like to point something out. This was supposedly made back in 2008.
Oh no.
And this is assumed from like after 2008 that it would be about to this point. I would not be surprised with how much of an issue it is that it's practically covered the entire coastline. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like an attempt of the frogs to try to get down here now.
Hey guys, you remember how these were brought in just to solve a simple fucking farming problem, like in the fucking like upper part of the country?
Literally up right in here in Queens, I think is what it's called.
Like not even like 10% of the fucking country. This was like a problem for 10% of the country just for the freaking king farmers. Turned into a fucking goddamn, hey Australia, you know what? This PvP zone needs more difficulty here.
This PvP zone needs to be made exponentially more harder with a creature that most of your animals cannot fucking deal with.
Oh
that is so human. That is peak humanity. It's literally the plot of a zombie movie. Hey, we have a cure for a cough. Turns everyone into zombie.
Yeah.
I mean, it cured the cough, though,
This is
right?
actually a very chilling line right here. This is the very chilling line right here.
This line moves 100 kilometers per year.
The pain. The agony of the Australians.
Wait. So this was made in 2008?
Yeah, this image I'm assuming was actually at least published by 2008. And this is where it was back in 2008. And this is where they assumed it would be after at some point after 2008.
Are we sure Australia still exists? Are we sure this just isn't a recording now? It's not just run by the frogs. This is just all propaganda.
I think so.
It's all propaganda now. Australia no longer exists. The toads took it out.
Oh my god. That's insane, bro. 2008. Yeah, we're fucked.
We're fucked? You mean they're fucked?
Yeah, let's hope the frogs will not learn to swim.
Yeah, because then fucking it's not New Zealand, it's Tasmania. Because then Tasmania will be fucked then.
5 states in the near future. And given that they have amassed a population 10 times the size of the humans in
200 million, 26 million.
Oh,
The
man, this really is a bad PvP zone, guys. We need to relocate. Let's try a different server.
but imagine
Australia.
the loot that is there.
Yeah.
the government
That is
has
top-tier
completely
loot.
fucking abandoned the fight for eradication, switching focus to harm reduction, using bait toads covered in non-lethal but unpleasant substances to try to teach local wildlife that toad bad. On top of this, the
Honestly, that's not a bad thing to do. Of just like, if we can't stop it, at least make it to where it's harder for. At least make it to where it's harder. Why the heck did that? Why the heck that happen? Hold on, I gotta refix my thing. Stretch to. Oop! Wrong thing.
What did you do?
You can see. I just enlarged both of you.
Oh God! Hey guys, how you doing?
It is us now. Look at us, we are the streamer now.
We took over the channel. I'm sorry. You know, shadownaru had to go somewhere.
That wasn't what I was originally trying to do. It was this one I'm trying to fix, because apparently enlarging it and then shrinking it has messed with my shit a little. Where'd it go? Transform.
Man, we took over the channel for like 0.5 seconds. It was great.
Yeah, felt good. Should do that again.
Yeah.
Okay, I fixed it. And I would not be surprised if scuff happens to where that does happen again at some point.
Look, that's a normal.
The government has encouraged
okay.
the broader public to just fucking kill the toads. You are supposed to do it humanely by catching them and sticking them in a freezer for 48 hours, but most people don't want.
I want to make it very clear, I do not condone this. It's cruel, but it happens.
But it happened. That's insane. I was like, God damn it!
Taking up their
They're
freezer
killing
space.
all my lilies.
He is right though. Most people wouldn't want to just throw a toad in their freezer and have it with like their fucking food and whatnot.
Yeah, it is kind of weird.
Some people like that. That's weird.
Yeah, that is kind of like not a fun time. Plus,
And
again,
remember, it will not be
suck
just
more
one.
of. Plus, it would suck more of like their fucking poison somehow getting on your food. Then it's like, oh, you're going to get royally fucked then.
Playing Russian roulette with your food. Let's go.
Yeah, that too. And remember, it's not just one toad you will catch per day.
Yeah, it's
you will
more...
have like 5 at this point, 10 maybe.
Look, you want to know why this would never be a problem in Texas?
Because the heat kills everything?
No, because we have fucking guns here, and we have people that will use them over the dumbest things. So you better believe we would have stopped this entire thing before the government could issue anything. They're like, oh, we got a toad. What do you mean? What happened to the toad problem? We took care of it.
I like how you... I find it funny you say that, yet at the same time, isn't there still currently a wild hog issue with especially Texas as well?
Look, we let them exist because we need the sport, damn it.
Sure, keep telling yourself that.
So they just use a golf club or a car.
Yes!
And with this...
Just the Asgore meme song.
Oh, fuck.
Again, please.
Again, yes.
Replay it.
Please.
Supposed to do it humanely by catching them and sticking them in a freezer for 48 hours, but most people don't want a frog taking up their freezer space, so they just use a golf club or a car. In my car right after. And with this being Australia, our wildlife is also putting up a fight. Keelback snakes, for example, are immune to their venom, and Ricali and magpies have learned to flip them onto their backs before getting a feed. Now,
Yay.
Jokes aside, you want to know who I feel genuinely f***ing awful for? The toads. They didn't ask for any of this shit. They just got dumped onto a random island and did their thing, and now they are being actively hunted. No.
What is that? Is that the smell of accountability? Oh no!
In this day and age, holy shit.
Get that shit away from me.
Accountability? What's that? No, it doesn't exist.
Not in this economy. Hell no. Get that shit out of here.
The assholes in this story are the BSES and the cane growers. Because you may be thinking, why were they allowed to do this shit in the first place? Well, that's the neat part. They weren't.
Are
The
you
federal government-
so this whole time, this entire issue was for nothing. It didn't have to exist.
It seems like it hadn't. It seems like it could have been completely avoided. Of course it didn't get avoided.
My God, we are doomed as a species. God damn, we're fucking
Yeah.
stupid. We're fucking stupid.
The Dunning-Kruger effect is too good at putting the most dumbest people in positions of where they should not be.
There's a reason I'm not in charge of anything important. We would all be dead.
Just literally one of us being like, oh, it's like, that's why I don't want to be in anything important. I know I would fuck shit up.
Dude, my friend asked me one time, what about you do if you were the president? I'm like, well, first of all, we would all be dead.
First of all, I would probably accidentally get us all killed.
What's this button do? Oh, launches all the nukes. Well, shit.
Rabies for every household.
Oh no.
Banned the fucking idea when they came up for it in 1935, based on the advice of entomologists who rightly presumed the toads would become a bigger fucking issue than the beetles.
This great toad, immune from enemies, omnivorous in its habitats, and breeding all year round, may become as great a pest as the rabbit or cactus.
Huh. Who would have guessed?
Check out the guy's
Walter
name, though.
W. Froggatt.
Oh my God, I just saw his last name. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Amazing last name. Why is that? Is that still an actual last name? I want that to still be an actual last name still.
Guys, when you don't realize he actually used to be a frog man.
He found his princess that turned him human.
He was the great betrayer for them.
The expert.
BSCS and the cane growers lobbied to have the ban lifted in 1936. We are stuck in permanent toad combat.
Suffering builds character. It does nothing but continue.
Man, this just looks like what God gave me. Fuck.
Then,
Because these dickheads looked at scientific advice and went, nah-uh.
What do you mean,
have
nuh-uh?
got to be fucked.
honestly, that's just that
Bro,
just seems to be
living
a
in fucking
company's.
Australia, man. Holy
Yeah, Australia
shit.
could not catch a break with this with this unfortunate toad.
I still fucking. You still cannot convince me that God just said, you know, Australia's just my fucking testing ground. Fuck this.
And apparently it was
find out, like,
worse
some
in
new-
and apparently it was worse in the past.
Open alpha.
Someone's gonna be like, oh, dinosaurs are back. I'm like, let me guess, Australia?
No, it wasn't the dinosaurs. It was after the dinosaurs. There was there was actually a monitor lizard that's like twice the size of the Komodo dragon that lived in Australia but is now extinct.
Oh, thank God. No one would be living there. They'd be all
Or at
gone.
least they say it's extinct, but there's some people that swear that like they've seen like hints of it still existing every now and then.
Again, these fuckers didn't need to have this problem. On top of that, they also lost their military lost to fucking emus. Not just once, twice.
G'day.
Oh, I love
Merry
Australia.
Christmas.
Oh, he also shows all the songs he played during playing in this video.
Oh, neat.
Happy holidays, and thank you so much for watching. This is the first crack I have taken at a long form on this channel, and I'm not gonna lie, I had a lot of fun
Triple the
working
toad
on it.
budget.
So
Good job, sir. You have indeed made it a very fun video for a lot of people to
Oh, God,
watch.
this is like
Yeah,
one of the
the
funniest
editing is
videos I've
crazy.
seen. Dude, his editing is so fucking good.
He has a very this is essentially what I after when I was back in VR chat and met a few people that were Australian, I came to learn that basically you like almost every Australian usually has an amazing sense of humor. So
They have to.
You
You
gotta
see
have-
where they? I was gonna say they have to. You see where they fucking live?
I know, and it's
Yeah.
and essentially after that point, it's like, oh, if you're from Australia, you're cool in my book. You have an amazing sense of humor, and I immediately got friended one time after saying that. And it was actually
That's not a
hilarious.
knife.
It was actually hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
I hope you enjoyed. Also,
Gotta love your
quick
Aussies.
announcement, if anyone missed.
What do you think of this frame's flare?
Oh, it's beautiful. That is actually the frame I joy in.
There are
And I
no-
saw that it was like, oh, in general, I love that meme. I use it so much. So
just
if anyone
insert,
doesn't know,
just have a stacked regular image of it and just being like, insert random thing of there are no blah 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 in bossing, say, or whatever.
the problem is I say it in real life as well, and I work with kids who have never seen Avatar, and it's like, Flair, can we have snacks? There are no snacks in Ba Sing Se. What?
Damn.
So yeah.
We're partnered with Gamer Subs now.
Yo, he's partnered with Gamer Subs. Let's go. Good job, man. You've joined all the other anime women. You've joined all the other
Yeah.
VTubers.
Now, when do I get my anime woman of him?
Actually,
I want a thick shaker.
Actually, you want to know something funny? One of the VTubers I watched who kind of like was going over his shorts and whatnot, he's actually hopped into her chat and talked to her a bit. Funny thing is that she's British, so he can actually spit roast the fuck out of her.
Oh no.
But like, it's funny as fuck because well, they became friends, and she straight up said, we need to make you a VTuber, MoreParz. Literally just like, and said literally just like, make him an animated kangaroo with, hold on, literally make him an animated kangaroo with this hat on him. That was like what she briefly mentioned. It was just like, honestly, with how MoreParz, with how like he does his videos and whatnot, I more than likely think he would probably find that absolutely hilarious.
No, what's that movie with the kangaroo, with the movie with the kangaroo in it?
Kangaroo
with,
Jack?
Fat out. Yes, there you go. That's him. Kangaroo Jack.
Kangaroo Jack.
If anyone missed it, we're partnered with Gamer Subs now. The link in the code is in the description. So go grab yourself a tub, man. Also, just want to thank.
I have actually been drinking Gamer Subs. That stuff's actually good. I do actually enjoy it.
I cannot send you a photo of my desk because there may or may not be like 5 fucking tubs of Gamer Sub shit right there.
5 tubs of like 5 different flavors of Gamer Subs.
I
Like,
told you,
which one I
Numi
want
signed
this
her
time?
own tits on my Gamer Subs.
Oh yeah, true. You had Numi sign it for you.
Yeah, Numi signed her own
nice.
fucking. She has it. As soon as I looked at him, like, of course she signed her fucking tits.
Yeah, this bastard was actually got to go to a convention and actually got to meet Chibi Doki.
Oh,
Yes, I did.
really?
She is so sweet. Sounds completely different in person, but that's also because she used a really shitty mic still.
Yeah. Or she turned the mic around.
Oh yeah, I remember that short of where she was just or was it when she got the new one and she was testing out the new one?
Yeah.
And it was like she was like using it the wrong way, and it turned in. They were like, "It's so much better now." And no, no, it was a mic she was using for like 3 years that she did that with, though.
Dude, my friend got to meet Jai Lily. He got to meet his fucking Oshi.
Honestly, I don't know if I have an Oshi, because like I originally started streaming and like was streaming with VR chat, so, and like none of that stuff was actually thought of back then, so I don't think I technically have an Oshi. I just find all the people, like all the VTubers that are doing a good job making content and whatnot, I just think they're all really cool.
Oh yeah, I also met Iron Mouse too.
You got to meet the mouse on the tablet.
I got to meet Gremlin. Dude, it was funny thing is because Connor didn't go to this TwitchCon, and the first thing me and my friend asked, "Where's Connor?" And she's like, "He didn't come to this one." I was like, immediately I said, "Double his fucking cinnamon roll taxes."
Nice.
I bet that made her light up immediately.
Oh, she thought that was the funniest. She's like, yes. I was like in my head, I'm sorry, Connor. I have just doomed you to double sim roll Texas. Good luck.
Thank each and
She
every
was
one
really
of
cool.
you watching this for literally changing my life. That will never not mean the world to me, so thank you.
He being heartfelt now.
I love it, man. It's great.
Again, he makes such hilarious. He makes the videos very entertaining. I hope he continues. I hope he continues. He is very good. I very much enjoy his shit. It's very fun. It's very fun listening to just like seeing a new short pop up and be like, oh, what's he covering this time? Click and and hear him go on his tangent like he does.
Bro, the freaking shorts are so good too. He gets so much info out with the comedy in the fucking few seconds of that short it allows.
And you know for a fact because he makes it like that, you know for a fact people are actually becoming more knowledgeable because of it.
The first short that doesn't brain rot you? What? Oh, dude, I love his content. It's so good. I was like, I don't know that person. And as soon as I sat down, you pulled up his channel. I'm like, I saw the hat. I'm like, oh, I know who this is.
I know who this is. It's like, let's watch his shorts anyway because it's funny. Plus, plus you were like, plus I probably didn't see some of them anyway.
I haven't seen a lot of his shorts. That's why I was like, I still watch it and see new shit. It's great.
Well, to me, so thank you. Hope you all have a bloody fantastic rest of your holiday period, and I will see you all next time.
Oh god, man, dude, that was so good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, Australia, I swear, man, it was like if I had to fucking survive in Australia, I'd just be like, well, I'm dead.
Be like, well, I'm no longer going to be existing anymore.
Oh, bro, how do you like? Man, I'm pretty sure it's not as bad. It is like if you live in Australia, I'm pretty sure it's not that bad.
It's just mainly joked about as like, oh man, this is like so much harder than anywhere else in the world, mainly for the memes.
A friend of mine actually was there for a bit over a year, and he didn't have enough money, so he didn't spend every night in a home, so basically on a bench sometimes.
Oh no.
And he actually told me it is just a gamble. So you either survive the night or you don't.
Oh my god!
Damn.
It will be fine.
Like, I was like, I survived a year there. He survived a year in Australia, and he didn't even have a freaking home to live in all the time, bro. That man can survive anything. You should have told him to go buy the lottery ticket, bro.
Yeah, the transformation was quite insane. I mean, he was quite young at that age, but he went there, was basically just a bit skinny, not much of muscles, no facial hair at all, and then just a single year later, he comes back, full beard, fully jacked, and halfway across, fully tattooed. And you're like, who the fuck are you?
Quick question: did he also have a large knife with him, a safari hat, and said he loves being down under?
Not the hat, but he brought back some knives.
I'm not surprised about the knives. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised about the knives. He went there. A boy left the man.
Australia truly made him a man.
Truly, he left being a baker, came back being a bartender. Like what?
Damn.
I went to Australia to learn to bake. I came back and I know how to fucking run a bar now.
Yeah.